Hey guys, so today I am going to be telling you the cold, hard truth when you are trying to regrow your hair or if you're trying to grow healthy, long hair. I've actually listed down every single thing that I have observed, and this is purely based on my personal experience of 10 years trying to grow my hair long and healthy. So let's get started. So number one, it will take more than 7 days to grow your hair long. Now, I have actually observed this trend of people claiming that when you use this one product or this oil, after 7 days, your hair is going to grow 5 to 10 inches long, and that is just not the truth. Maybe it can happen to some people, but for the majority of us, personally for me, when I was trying to regrow my hair, it took more than 7 days. It actually took years to get to the hair length that I really want, and I went through a lot of process of taking care of my hair and actually me being patient. So I don't think that you can necessarily grow your hair that quick and label it that that's the exact same thing that's going to happen for everybody, just because you guys also have to consider the health issues of some people, the nutritional deficiencies of some people, and also your ability to grow your hair long. And I'm talking about genetics. So you can't really compare your progress to everybody just because everybody is different, and our progress are also different. And that's also the very reason why I, don't tell people that they're gonna grow this amount of hair in just 7 days, just because I don't want to give people false hope. Now, number two, oiling the hair does not work for everyone. Now, I know probably some of you would think that it's very ironic just because personally, I endorse oils. But I realized recently that oiling your scalp does not really work for everybody, especially if your hair is fine. I have been talking to people and they would tell me they've used particular oils just because they've seen it here on YouTube. So that's exactly what they did. They put oils on their scalp and it actually had an adverse effect on them. And they said that they noticed that whenever they oil their scalp, it makes their hair fall out even more. So this just proves my point that oiling is not really for everybody. If you're trying to grow your hair long and if your scalp is very sensitive to oils or your hair just doesn't respond to oils, you can go ahead and try out hair growth rinses instead. With the hair rinses, you could either use cloves, because that is also great for hair growth. You can use hibiscus, you can use the green tea rinse, the ACV rinse. There's actually so many rinses that can help your hair grow without you using oils. And also, if you guys don't know, there's actually some lightweight hair growth serums. Kerotin has those lightweight serums that can actually help regrow your hair, especially if you want more baby hairs. That's exactly what I'm using on this area of my hair right here to grow more baby hairs, especially if you guys are, dealing with receding hairline. All right, number three, leaving products or oils on your hair for too long does not mean it will work faster or effectively on your hair. Now, trust me, I was previously an extremist when it comes to this. I really thought that the longer I leave the oils or the longer that I leave the products on my hair, the better the results, and it's going to make my hair grow faster because it's nesting there on your hair. But as a result, it actually gave me dandruff and also product buildup, and it also weighed down my hair because of me not properly rinsing out the oils. And also I find that I couldn't really see the results of the products that I'm putting on my hair anymore because of the product buildup and the oil buildup as well. So my hair really couldn't absorb, or the products can no longer penetrate my hair shaft or my scalp. So that's why it is very important to do a double cleanse, especially if you are into oiling your hair. Now, number four is not washing your hair does not mean it's good or it's healthier for your hair. Now, I'm very much guilty with this, just because before this is my motto, I would really extend my hair washing days, and I really thought that the dirtier hair, the healthier hair is going to be, just because you're using less shampoo, so your hair is not going to be dried out versus you using shampoo. And I found that, as I mentioned a while ago, that it actually did more harm than good on my hair, just because the product buildup can actually clog your hair follicles and it can cause your hair growth to be stunned. And at the same time, I noticed that my hair looked kind of dull. It feels like it's heavy and it's weighed down because of the oils, of the leave-on oils and the leave-on conditioner that I was using on my hair. And the thing is, if you are into oiling your hair or if you're using leave-on oils on your hair is going to attract a lot of dust and dirt on your hair. And to be honest, not washing your hair for weeks or even months, because I know people take that as a challenge right now, is not really gonna work in this pandemic. So it's okay to wash your hair whenever you need to wash your hair, even if it means you have to wash your hair every day. All right, number 5. Hair growth supplements are not magic pills to grow your hair. Now, they said that it actually takes 2 months in order for you to see the results from taking in any vitamins or any supplements. So you guys, y'all need to give it time in order for you to see the full results of the vitamins. And I'm gonna say this once again, but for me, consistency is key to seeing any results. All right, number 6, sulfates are not bad for the hair. They will not stun your hair growth. Now, I know some people would disagree on me with this, and I do know that there are some exceptions, especially if your hair is either fine or if you're dealing with, hair loss, or if your hair is extremely damaged, or your scalp has been chemically damaged, or if your hair is bleached, just because I know that you can experience a little bit of dryness and maybe it can irritate your scalp if you have very sensitive scalp. But however, for the rest of us who has normal to oily scalp, it's really okay to use shampoo that contains sulfate, just because it's going to help get rid of the excess oils of your hair and the dirt off your hair. So before, I used to really fear SLS, but now I realize that it's totally fine to use on your hair. And there's some people whose scalp cannot really handle organic or herbal shampoos just because they experience dandruff, and sulfates are not going to hinder your hair from growing long, or it's not going to make your hair unhealthy. So you don't necessarily have to fear sulfates, but however, if that is a concern to you, then just totally ignore this advice. All right, last 2. Having an amazing hair care routine is not enough if you're trying to grow your hair long. Now, I always say this, but your nutrition, health, and lifestyle really matters, and it plays a huge role when you're trying to grow your hair long. Just because if you're always stressed, or if you're not getting enough sleep, or if you're not nourishing your body properly with the right foods, it can really affect your hair growth, and at the same time, it can actually make your hair fall out. All right, number 8, the last one. It's not worth saving your split ends. Trim your split ends off just because it's not worth saving. Yes, I know oils can temporarily seal them, but it's very hard to maintain split ends. And as I've said, by the time you decide to cut your hair, you're gonna be cutting more than you should, just because split ends can travel up the hair shaft. So first of all, you're not gonna see your hair growth progress. Second of all, your hair is not gonna look healthy, and split ends has a tendency to break. So sometimes it can actually thin out your ends. And trust me, I have experienced this before when I was trying to save my split ends, just because I didn't want to, cut them off, just because I was afraid that it's gonna shorten my hair. This was in the beginning or the early stage of me trying to grow out my hair. So that is it, you guys. I hope you all liked this video, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And also, if you found this content valuable, please do share it to a friend, and I will see you on my next one. Bye!